Hello there. If you like the video in the next 2 seconds, you're a legend, mate. And if you're new around here, please consider subscribing and turning the notification bell on as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Team of the Year is here, but it's not quite here. This is one of the craziest things EA has allowed the FIFA community to do, probably ever. The complete Team of the Year on Ultimate Team will be decided by us. Now, I've had an absolutely terrible week, but I still want to keep uploading, so I wanted to do a video that was easy enough to do. In this video, we're going to vote for our Team of the Year. Well, my Team of the Year. So, obviously, this is going to be completely biased. It honestly doesn't matter whether or not they deserve to be in Team of the Year, because it's everybody's personal vote. If you'd like to see a Team of the Year Neymar, even though he's probably no way near the mark of being in the actual Team of the Year, vote for Neymar. That's how cool this is. We all have the ability to influence what players get into Team of the Year in FIFA 20. That is crazy. Never before has this happened. If you're new around here as well, guys, consider subscribing because we're on the road to 1 million subs. Soon enough, I will be back to uploading regularly. I've just taken a few days off for personal reasons, but let's not dilly-dally. Only appropriate that we start with the goalkeeper. In my personal opinion, there's only one person deserving of this. He's come away with 3 Golden Gloves, Champions League final winner, and I think he won the Best Keeper of the Year award at that event that they had that wasn't really quite the FIFA Pro World 11 to decide this. That is Alisson, the Liverpool #1, probably the safest pair of hands in world football. Yes, you could argue that some of the other keepers in there are probably, I don't know, better goalies, but in terms of the year that he's had, he's probably outperformed everybody else. Now, of course, this is a personal opinion. You're entitled to your own opinions. That's the beauty of this voting system. If your opinion differs to mine, go and change the person that you've put in the vote, basically. If you think Oblak deserves it, go and put Oblak in. If you think ter Stegen will be a better keeper in FIFA, which he definitely will be because Alisson's not that great on FIFA 20, put in ter Stegen. Moving on to the defenders. Now, we have a lot of defensive options, but at left back, I do actually want to put in a left back. A guy that is also from the same team as Alisson, thoroughly deserved. He's the best left back in world football. I know a lot of people are going to vote for Team of the Year Robertson. In fact, if it was to go to an actual World 11 that EA would decide, I'm pretty sure they'd put in Robertson anyway, so it's not an unrealistic expectation. And to go along with him, yet another Liverpool footballer, because obviously they've had an incredible year, won the Champions League. The guy that was contending for Ballon d'Or and only got beat by probably the greatest footballer of all time. It is, of course, Virgil Van Dyke, who narrowly lost out to Lionel Messi in the Ballon d'Or. I think it was less than 1% of the votes, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure, which is absolutely mental. In contention as a centre-back for the Ballon d'Or with the likes of Messi is ridiculous and just shows you how good this guy had of a season / is actually at football. I think apart from Messi, who is nailed on to win because he's won the Ballon d'Or, Van Dijk is the safest option if you were a betting man to put into the Team of the Year. I mean, he's guaranteed, basically. He was top 3 in the world. Next to him, we're going to go with his compatriot, another player that's had a big year, especially with the move to Juventus or Piemonte Calcio, because EA don't currently have that in the game. It is going to be Matthijs de Ligt, was part of the incredible Ajax team that took them all the way to the semi-finals, with the potential to even get to the final if it wasn't for an absolutely ridiculous performance from Lucas Moura. But there's no doubt that Matthijs de Ligt has had an incredible year of football, considering how young he is and the maturity in which he plays. I've also done some work with Ajax a few times, and the level of respect this guy has at the football club, even though he's moved on, still to this day, crazy. People love him over there. Matthijs de Ligt is a hero, and he's like, what, 19, 20? If he picks up his form that he was playing with at Ajax at Juventus, he's going to be in a lot more Team of the Years in the future. Now we move on to the final defender. Now, I am picking this on the basis of how they play in-game, not whether or not they deserve to be there, because this is a FIFA Ultimate Team based vote. Is Sergio Ramos, because I've recently been playing with this team of the group stage, and if this card was to get a Team of the Year card, my oh my, would he be absolutely incredible. Yes, there's an argument that I've got 3 centre-backs, so it doesn't even make sense, especially when we're playing a 4 at the back formation. I don't know why EA picked that, but fair enough. It would have been interesting to see if they'd ever do a 3 at the back formation. We'd have more attackers. Probably would sell more FIFA points. Next year, EA, I'd probably do that. If you're ever going to consider changing up the formation that the Team of the Year plays, especially now that there is a complete overhaul of how this is ran, make it 3 three at the back, give us more attackers, and everyone's going to have a little bit more fun. But I think Sergio Ramos is the last defender in my personal team of the year, not on the basis of merit, but on the basis of how good he is in game. I'd love for this card to get a Team of the Year card. Moving on to the midfielders then. And do you know what? I'm just going to go out and do it. Might as well just get it over with. All of you are waiting for it. I'm putting Marco Reus in the Team of the Year because not only is he absolutely ridiculous in real life, I need this card for the series. If Royce to Glory ever got gifted with a Team of the Year Royce, the channel would be absolutely popping and you'd love it as well. So it's a win-win. If you vote for Royce, I thank you. If you vote for Royce and you don't even think he should be there, you're a legend, mate. And the reason why I've actually put him in is because the third spot of the midfielders for Team of the Year is kind of debatable. I mean, the traditional picks would be Frankie Dion, who I'm probably going to put in a sec, Bernardo Silva for how good of a year he had, and then people would say either Kevin De Bruyne or Kante because of how good they are in midfield. But Kevin De Bruyne's been very injury prone, and Kante didn't have the most amazing season at Chelsea because he was played in a numerous amount of positions under the Sarri regime that didn't really fit his style of play. Yes, he played them well, but are either of them really worth getting into Team of the Year? However, the next player who I've already previously mentioned, I'm going to put in Frankie Dion. I think that he fully deserves it. I think that in game he would be absolutely incredible. I know that a lot of people are going to pick Frankie Dion. So many people use this Frankie Dion card in game. His Team of the Year would be absolutely amazing. We have no way of knowing what percentages these cards have been voted for at. So someone at EA decides and has the final say on who gets in. So I'm pretty sure they'd be able to influence whether Frankie Dion would get in anyway. So I think he's a safe seat. Now, I did say that the deserving player would probably be Bernardo Silva. But he's not even here. Oh, he's a forward. Okay, so because he's not a midfielder, I am going to go with N'Golo Kante. Team of the Year last year and the year before were mental. Did he have one year before? He might have done. But basically, N'Golo Kante is broken on this game, so to give him a Team of the Year card, he'd be a card that people work towards because of how good he is. Now then, we get on to the forwards. This is tough. Who do I pick? Right, okay, let's just go with it. Let's go with the obvious safe option. The guy that is probably the best goal card on the game. A guy that is fully deserving. 6-time Ballon d'Or winner. Ballon d'Or winner of the current year. Lionel Messi. I don't even need to talk about him. The guy's the GOAT. Now let's move on to the other two selections. Now, I feel like a lot of people would put in Team of the Year Son just because of how good he is in game. However, I'm not going to pick him. I don't think he's deserving. Ronaldo. Do I want to have another Ronaldo card who I've never tried and never used? Probably not. Neymar. Ooh. This is a bit of a tough one. Do you know what? I'm going to go with Mbappe. And the reason why I'm going to go with Mbappe is because not only is he incredible in game, but he would be on the brink of getting in the actual one. So combine the two, he makes my Team of the Year. Yes, there's an argument that he isn't in the top 3 forwards to make it, but if I was to... Well, this is my Team of the Year, so you can all stuff it if you don't agree. Mbappe is ridiculous on the game, and I'm trying to think of cards that not only deserve it, but these all deserve it because they're nominees, but also how good they are in the game. And a Team of the Year Mbappe card would be disgusting. Right, so the final player of this entire team, I'm going to go with Sadio Mane because he has had an absolutely fantastic season, but not only on top of that, his card on FIFA is crazy. So good. There is an argument to put in Neymar because Neymar is probably one of, if not the best forward/attacker on the game. 5-star, 5-star. Can't knock him. His dribbling's incredibly good. His Team of the Year card would be ridiculous, but I feel like Sadio Mane edges it only on the deservingness of his place to be there. Yeah, that's my Team of the Year. Alisson, Ramos, De Ligt, Van Dijk, Robertson, De Jong, Kante, Messi, Mbappe, Mane, and Marco Reus make my Team of the Year. Now, a lot of you would complain if I did my Team of the Year, which is completely individual to everyone. You can structure it however you want, provided you have all the use the nominees available. If I didn't include Marco Reus, there would be riots in the comments. So because I have, that's absolutely fine. Now, my little bit of homework for you guys, if you're watching this, down below, because this is open to everyone and the vote can be completely individual to you, who have you voted for? Please write it down in the comments. We can get a little discussion going. I can find out why you voted for them, whether or not you voted on the basis of deservingness or you've voted on the basis of how good they are in game. But I'm going to lock in my Team of the Year that is mine done. What a team of the year that is. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Royce to Glory will be back pronto. I'm just waiting on SBC Messi to come out, because once that happens, I can sell all of my players, and then we'll have some coins to actually work with, and I can open my rewards. But until next time, I'll speak to you all again soon. Adios.